Mother's Day is almost here. Our next guest is a labor and delivery nurse in North Carolina who's helped thousands of mamas deliver beautiful, healthy babies. That is her day job. Her side job is sharing pregnancy and birthing advice to her nearly 6 million subscribers on social media. No big deal. Now she has another side job, best-selling author. Her first book is called Birth Vibes, Stories and Strategies for an Empowered Birth. It's available now. Please welcome to the show, Jen Hamilton. So many friends that are like, oh my God, that chick's funny. You have her on.
Thanks.
They're very excited. People are very excited.
Oh,
yes.
Thanks.
Well, you have this huge following and still deliver babies every week, right?
Yeah, every weekend. I'm still there. I delivered babies just a few days ago.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I don't deliver them, but you know, I'm there. I'm there.
How do you balance it? All that,
It's a lot. It's a whole lot, but that, like, my day job as a labor and delivery nurse is the most important to me. So, like, all this extra stuff is awesome and wonderful, and I so love it, but, like, that is my spot. Like, that is where I feel the most at home.
Such a beautiful day to be a part of someone's life.
I know. It's such an honor to be in this space where somebody's lives change.
You say you started making videos because you saw a lot of misinformation about everything, right?
Yeah, well, it didn't start that way. I have chickens and, like, indoor chickens, so, like, I started making videos about my chickens first.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
You know they can wear diapers and like live in your house. It's a whole thing. Yeah. So that started that way, but I think the algorithm kind of learns who you are.
Yeah.
And so I think it figured out I was a labor and delivery nurse, and so it started giving me like stories of patients who had birth experiences that were really traumatic to them. And I'm waiting as a nurse for like the emergency C-section, the placental abruption, or something medically traumatic. And what I'm hearing from these women is that it's the experience. It's not being listened to. It's not being heard or respected or having bodily autonomy. And so I realized that so much more of the birth experience is, I mean, it's not even the medical stuff. It's like all the other stuff. But I also saw people making kind of like misinformation videos, right? So like people coming in with really different evidence of things that they wanted to do. And so I was thinking, you know, if there were people out there making videos, it really can.
Yeah.
Why not me? So I started making videos and it took off.
It sure did.
Yeah.
So you notice a lot of moms have trauma around their birth, even when everything goes to plan, right? Even everything is the organized ones that come in.
Exactly. And so I think that whenever I hear these birth stories, I hear stories of medically normal things, but it's like my partner sucked, or like my
in a delivery room.
Right. Nobody was listening to me. And so I think that you can have a birth that checks off every part of your birth plan, like medically, but still leave traumatized if those other things aren't in place. But on the flippy flop of that, you could have a birth that goes completely off the rails, but leave that experience feeling positive about it if you were heard, respected, empowered, and were able to make confident decisions in the moment.
Yeah, because they're big decisions, and everybody weighs in.
For sure.
Before listening. It's super fun. So you, who you bring in the room, you kind of mentioned this earlier with partner, like, it's not necessarily that person isn't like a great partner, but they might not be great in that situation, right?
Yeah. And sometimes, I mean, it's the spectrum. You have partners who are absolutely the worst, right? And then you have partners that are kind of like, I don't know what to do. So I challenge people to think about who they're bringing into the room very carefully. Like if Dwayne treats you like crap when you're sick, Dwayne is not automatically going to get some sort of compassionate bone in his body.
There's no wand in that room.
Right. It doesn't work that way. And then there can be trauma around that. Like, man, I really thought he was going to be here for me, and he's playing his Xbox.
And I'm sure in that situation you have to hold your tongue.
Oh my gosh.
I would be like, you're going to be an outstanding father.
Right.
This is a prequel. Like, oh my God. We have several expectant mamas in our audience with questions for Jen. We're going to start with Georgia. Georgia, what's your question for Jen?
Hi, Jen. Hi, Kelly. So great to be here with you both today. I will be a first-time mom. I'm 35 weeks pregnant today.
Congratulations.
Jen, I think you described the day as a surprise party, so we will be surprised because we don't know what we're having.
I love it when that happens.
And my question for you is surrounding just the pain management portion. I plan to, or will try to, have an unmedicated labor. And I just want to know, how can I feel empowered by my labor and delivery team? What things should I look out for or listen out for as I'm going through the journey and hitting those milestones, especially as a woman of color, where we're hearing so much about not being heard or taken care of during the journey?
Absolutely. So
Good question.
amazing. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
The first thing, number one, you can do it. Okay, I want you to go into that with that mindset. The second is being really clear with your team about the things that you need from them, okay? What your goals are. And like one of the things that I do for my patients who say, my goal is to go without an epidural, I promise to not ask them, are you hurting? Because I think that's a stupid question. So if you have them not come in and say, hey, are you hurting? Are you hurting? Are you hurting? Do you want something? Just let them know you know it's available to you and you will ask if you need it. And then remember that labor is a baton race of coping, okay? So you're gonna use each of your coping strategies as long as you can till the wheels fall off before moving to the next one. Because what I see a lot of times is people get excited to use the coping strategies that they learned in labor. So they start breathing cool, they get in the shower, they use a ball, and then 2 hours in, they're like, uh-oh, I have nothing left. But you're gonna get through it, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, congratulations. All right, we have Katie, right? Katie, what's your question?
Hi, Kelly and Jen.
Hi, Katie.
I'm 18 weeks pregnant with my daughter. This will be my second. I had my son last year. So I ended up having an unexpected C-section with my son, which I just wasn't prepared for. After he was born, they brought him to me and I got to be next to him. However, after that, he was brought out of the room. And my expectation and hope for labor was to get to hold my son and be with him in that first hour. So how can I communicate to my care team now that I'm having another C-section that that's the experience I want?
First of all, I'm so sorry, that's so tough. I mean, it's like that moment that you've been waiting for all this time and then he's not there with you. And I know that that can be really traumatic. The first thing I want to tell you is that all across the country hospitals should be working towards doing skin to skin immediately in the operating room.
It's my favorite thing on planet Earth.
It's so great.
It's so good.
And it can happen. The tricky part is with some hospitals, I mean, with every hospital, you have to have a dedicated nurse who can help do skin to skin. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes during a C-section, you may become unavailable to hold your baby anymore. Your baby may need some extra assistance. And sometimes babies need help going from being an indoor cat to an outdoor cat, especially in a C-section delivery. There's some things that are different than a vaginal delivery. So in order to kind of advocate for yourself, right now, I want you to be talking to your team about that experience last time and how they can make that better this time. If they offer skin to skin, talk about that. If they don't offer skin to skin, you can take them articles. You can take them like evidence to say, this is being done in other places and how can we get this to happen here? So I pray that you get all the skin to skin that you need and that your C-section goes amazing. C-sections can be, like vaginal births after C-sections can be redemptive, but also having a planned C-section when you've had one go a little wild and crazy can be also really healing.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, finally, we have a taped message from our coordinating producer, Laura, who spent most of the season pregnant. Here's her question.
Hey Kelly, hey Jen, Laura here. I wish I could be there with you, but I am otherwise occupied, 40 weeks resting at home. Jen, I am a producer on the show and I am an overplanner and an overpacker, and my hospital bags have quickly grown out of control. So I'm curious to know, what are the things that you've got to have for the hospital go bag and what are the things that you should leave at home?
Okay, wait, so you can answer that and then I'm gonna say something funny. Go ahead, answer that. Okay.
So when you're packing your bag, I think it's important to remember you can show up to the hospital, nipples in the wind.
Yeah.
And we will take care of you. We will have everything that you need to have your baby, okay? But as far as comfort items,
nipples in the wind, you know? I kind of want it stitched on a pillow.
The book is kind of like that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah, whenever I was writing the book, I did put nipples in the wind
Just from
in
that
there.
statement, we could be friends, Jen.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
So you can show up completely naked. We've got you.
Yeah.
We have all the things. But there's so many things that you may want to bring.
That give you comfort.
Yes. First of all, long chargers. I can't tell you, people bring these 10-foot
my
chargers.
God, yeah.
No, 10-foot chargers. bringing pillows and blankets from home that you're okay with getting a little soggy, okay? Just know that they might get a little wet. Because our pillows and blankets, although they sometimes come from a warmer, which is nice, they may not be as comforting to you.
A little flat.
Yeah. You can also bring things that make your room really vibey. You can bring like a galaxy light. You can bring diffusers. I love it when people bring like pictures of their favorite people from home or affirmations. I want you to think about making your environment a place that you want to be instead of just like a sterile hospital environment. But then also we've got pads, we've got mama diapers, baby diapers, we got all those things, but bring the things that bring you comfort. Also, you don't have to bring your stroller right away. Some people act like they're moving in, like we're gonna just take the baby out in the stroller. You don't gotta bring all that. Just leave that in the car. Bring the things that bring you comfort so that you can have a great experience.
Okay, so this is the funny part. Almost immediately after Laura made this video, she gave birth to her beautiful son, Charlie. Letting us know her L&D nurses were earth angels. And they got the onesie on. Charlie's wearing the onesie. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I want skin on skin with Laura's baby. I just love them so much. It's such a fun time. It's such a beautiful moment. Once again, you get to be a part of people's lives. Wonderful. Thank you to all of our mamas who shared with us today. And thank you for the answers. That's enlightening for a lot of people and very helpful and empowering, because I feel like people don't advocate for themselves sometimes enough, you know, and they know, and now you've said they can. So really stand up for themselves. Well, we reached out to Hello Bello, a brand known for making premium, affordable diapers in fun patterns and prints for every stage of your baby's journey. To help set our mamas up for success, they're gifting each one a 3-year subscriction of diapers and wipes, which is a lot of money, y'all. Yes, so thank y'all so much. And also, we have Birth Vibes, Stories and Strategies for an Empowered Birth. It's available wherever you get your books, and everyone in my audience is going home with a copy.